Zdravo, ja sam Marina, urednica web sajta ishrana.com. Imam veliko zadovoljstvo da danas pričam sa Rozalind Grem. Hello, Rozalind.
Hello, Marina.
For those who are not familiar with your work, would you please introduce your work?
Certainly. All along, overall, my work has been essentially the same in that I've been teaching the subject of natural hygiene. Now, natural hygiene may be an unfortunate name that puts people off something that is really very beautiful, and that is an understanding of how the human body truly functions on a mental, spiritual and physical level, what its needs are in a natural sense, and how we can best meet those needs on every level in order that we can become the best that we can be. And when I say that, I mean how we can become so vibrantly healthy and have such great inner peace and have our physical and mental needs met that we are then in a position to demonstrate in the most full way we can the innate love and compassion that we were born with.
How would you describe a lifestyle that doesn't cause a person to lose his or her health?
So what I understand you're asking me is what sort of lifestyle creates a really good level of health?
Yes.
Yeah. I think for first and foremost, we have to look at the practices of most people these days and how far those practices have strayed from what is natural for the human body and the human psyche. At the top of the list, we can't help but find diet, because over the years the human diet in the Western world certainly has deteriorated to such an extent that is now the #1 cause of the chronic degenerative diseases of our age. So diet really is the first place to go, not simply because it has such great implications for the physical health, but a person's diet very much dictates the clarity of mind that they're going to have, the stability and emotional level that they're going to have, and their ability to literally function optimally, mentally, psychologically, emotionally as well. It is so much influenced by the foods that they're eating. And so it is a really good place to start.
And what does the science say? What is the ideal diet for humans?
The ideal diet for humans is a diet that is totally in accordance with how their body has been designed. For example, you wouldn't give a horse, let's say, a mouse to eat, but the cat
that would be cruel, right?
The cat of the family would probably find such a thing far more suitable. Well, obviously the first place you have to start is to ascertain what diet is the human actually designed for. And this can easily and rapidly be done when we start examining the dental formula of humans, the anatomy, the biochemistry and the physiology. And before you've studied very far down those paths, it becomes very apparent that our entire system is set up for a plant-based diet. Now, I'm not denying for a minute that in our past and our distant ancestors, they certainly have consumed flesh, they've consumed dairy products, milk products, eggs, and many other things, including grains. And in many times and instances, it was because literally that was the only way they could sustain themselves in the environment that they were in, as a result of the evolution of the world, the shifting of the world and the continents, the various ice ages and so on. But now that we're in a position of some stability in a geographical sense, it is time that we return to what our bodies were originally designed for. Open the mouth of a dog, examine the dental structure, see the size of those fangs and the sharpness of them, and then compare our little stumpy blunt teeth to it with admittedly too little what they call canine teeth, which we need to bite into things such as crisp apples and so on. But you cannot compare one with the other if you're trying to pretend that humans are supposed to live off the same kind of food as a carnivore.